Hi, I'm Veronica Wasek with 5 Minute Bookkeeping, and I empower virtual bookkeeping pros to become confident business owners and professionals. In this video, I'm going to talk about how you can confidently communicate your value as a bookkeeper. How do you communicate your value as a bookkeeper? This is part 2 of my 2-video series on communicating your value as a bookkeeper and how to do it effectively. This is something that I really struggled with in my own business for many years. And in my first video, I talked about all the reasons why we think that what we do is valuable, which it is, but it's not necessarily what clients really perceive as valuable. It's really about their emotions. So in this second video, I'm going to go deeper into how you can listen and learn about what your client really considers to be valuable. Let's go ahead and get started. So just as a reminder, clients don't value what you do, the fact that you might be a certified bookkeeper, accountant, CPA, EA. They don't value what you do. They really value how you can help them with their problems, and in fact, how you can eliminate negative emotions or help them to gain positive emotions. And most of the time, what I have learned is that when clients have problems, those problems lead to emotions. And think of that in your own business. You probably have a lot of problems and challenges that you're dealing with in your business, and there's a lot of emotion surrounding those issues. So then you need to understand that problems lead to emotions. The problems that your client may be dealing with as it pertains to the financial side of their business might be bookkeeping problems, QuickBooks Online problems, taxes, financial workflows, industry-specific issues, and even operational problems. The biggest takeaway here is that clients value how they feel when they work with you. That's what we learned in the first video in which I talked about communicating your value. Clients value how they feel when they work with you. And what we need to do then is to learn how to listen and listen for what our clients are really saying when they're telling us what their problems are, and understanding that those problems lead to negative emotions. And when we can help those clients solve those issues, those negative emotions should go away. We want to focus on the problems that your ideal client can't fix on their own. For example, at my company, VM Wasek, my clients' biggest bookkeeping and accounting problems generally have to do with Shopify accounting, because that's my niche. I specialize in Shopify sellers, and my ideal clients and prospects are confused by Shopify accounting, the integrations, managing their inventory, dealing with sales taxes, dealing with the bookkeeping, because it's very different for e-commerce and specifically for Shopify accounting. Their tax accountant or bookkeeper lacks QuickBooks Online and Shopify knowledge or experience, and they want to feel in control. What are some of the problems that your ideal client may be dealing with when it comes to QuickBooks Online? They may already be telling you, you just need to listen. They may be telling you, I need help with my chart of accounts. I want to use QuickBooks Online more effectively. I want to connect QuickBooks Online to an app, or maybe they already connected to an app and now they have some problems. They may be telling you that their books are messed up. They're undeposited funds. Maybe they've duplicated income. They may have uncategorized income, uncategorized expenses. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Some of the issues that an e-commerce seller may have: connecting apps, setting up QuickBooks Online, customizing their chart of accounts for e-commerce, tracking their inventory. They're not sure how to deal with cost of goods sold, and they're definitely concerned about sales taxes. What about a construction client? They're dealing with issues such as job costing, job profitability, They may be having challenges with recording retainers from their customers, customizing their chart of accounts, managing purchase orders, and even dealing with the whole classification of contractor versus employee. For a restaurant, some of the challenges that restaurant owners will have: recording sales from a point of sale system into QuickBooks, integrating a point of sale app with QuickBooks, recording tips, recording income and fees from delivery service apps. That's really popular right now, and it starts to go into e-commerce. And what about a retail customer? Recording sales from a point of sale system, integrating apps with QuickBooks Online, sales taxes, managing inventory, and many retailers are now going into e-commerce. So remember, your client values how they feel when you solve the problems that they can't fix on their own. That's where your value comes from. So then how can you communicate your value? First, understand what I've just said. It's all about their emotions. It's all about removing those negative emotions. And we can help clients to remove the negative emotions by helping them solve some of these problems. So for example, let's say that you're talking to a restaurant owner and they're telling you all these issues that they're having of, well, I'm trying to integrate my point of sale system with QuickBooks, or I integrated my point of sale system with QuickBooks and it messed up everything. And now I don't know what to do. So a lot of emotion, a lot of frustration. And if you work with restaurant owners, and you can say, yes, that is an issue that a lot of restaurant owners have, and I can definitely help you with that. And here's what I recommend. And then you go into recommending a service to them. So maybe that's a diagnostic review of their book, so you can assess the extent of the cleanup. It may be a cleanup, it may be monthly services, it might be consulting, it might be coaching, whatever that is. You listen to the problem, repeat back, sort of echo back what you heard, and then you say, here's what I recommend, in order to then take them from the problem that you have, I understand the type of problem that you have, to here's my recommendation to help solve that problem for you. I'm Veronica Wasek with 5-Minute Bookkeeping. Check the description box below for all of my free resources, and be sure to download my free Virtual Bookkeepers Toolbox. And look for the link to join my Facebook community, as well as other resources, including the link to learn more about my online academy for virtual bookkeepers. If this content is helping you, make sure that you subscribe, ring the bell, and give me a thumbs up. And if there's any other content that you'd like me to do in the future, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to help you and do more content that you're interested in. I'll see you next time.